Oh, no, that's the wrong one. I think I might have it now, yeah. Okay, we're in. I think that looks like it could be her. Hey, there's Sophie again. I think there could be another independence referendum. That's what we're hoping for, because it doesn't look like the UK government is going to allow any of the things that Scotland wants to happen to go ahead. So the only answer really is for Scotland to become an independent country.
Schotland 2 jaar geleden. Chris Law voert met een oude brandweerwagen campagne voor yes, voor Schotse onafhankelijkheid.
I grew up in a Scotland where we were told that Scotland was subsidised by the rest of the UK. In actual fact, Scotland's poor. What we've learned during this campaign is that actually we're a wealthy country in terms of resources, but also in terms of skills and in terms of opportunities.
Maar in 2014 lukte het de Schotse nationalisten niet om een meerderheid te behalen. Londen 2 jaar later. Chris Law is van actievoerder politicus geworden. Hij werd vorig jaar namens de Schotse Nationalistische Partij met een overweldigende meerderheid in het Britse parlement gekozen.
Well, it wasn't the plan. When you saw me last over 2 years ago, I was campaigning for Scotland to become independent. However, I felt I had a job to finish, and so I became a candidate, obviously an MP. And it's one of the most archaic, out-of-touch parliaments in Europe. And it's easy to say that when you're a campaigner, but when you're on the inside and you're working within it, it just confirms your beliefs. Scotland voted overwhelmingly to remain, over 62%, yet we're being forced or dragged out by the rest of the UK. The big concern for us, of course, is the impact it will have on our economy, on the EU migrants that live in Scotland, on our workers' rights and our social rights, and of course our relationship that Scotland's had with Europe for the best part of 1,000 years.
De Schotse stad Dundee. Hier wil een meerderheid van de bevolking in de Europese Unie blijven. Want naast olie haalt Schotland ook miljoenen euro aan inkomsten uit 85 succesvolle gamebedrijven. Met veel internationaal talent.
This is Ninja Kiwi. Here we make games for the smartphone and other digital download platforms. Our biggest game to date is Bloons Tower Defense 5, which has sold over 7 million copies worldwide. These guys are busy developing new games as long as updating our previous games. And then on the other side here we've got the guys who test the games before they go out.
An industry like the games industry and digital media in general, it really is about movement of labour. You know, we need the best talent in the world to come and work with us to develop the best software, develop the best ideas, artists, animators, software designers, and they will not just come from Scotland or the rest of the UK, they'll come from all over the world. So that's the biggest potential negative for us. If the UK comes up with a policy that's incredibly restrictive in terms of immigration, we have a big problem.
De Britse regering koerst op een harde brexit uit de Europese Unie en uit de interne markt. Dat geldt dan ook voor Schotland. Reden voor de Schotse premier om de afgelopen week een referendumwet over onafhankelijkheid in te dienen. Bedoeld als drukmiddel, maar politicologen zien geen weg meer terug.
Do I think there will be another independence referendum sooner rather than later? Yes, I do, but I can't put a number of years on how soon that will be. I think the Yes campaign in Scotland would learn some things from the Leave campaign and Brexit. They don't share many similarities, but the power and resonance of that message to take back control is something I think they will be mindful of.
I'm following this moment by moment. Of course, I've always supported Scotland's independence, However, this was not the way I expected to see it. But it's only right that the people of Scotland have the opportunity to make that decision should they be forced into a hard Brexit.
Well, we made this game to work with the phone, so you can touch the screen and then swipe to move the guy around. And I'm trying to get it working for the PC so that we can use our controllers or the keyboard to move them around the screen.
De Schotse game-industrie wil in de Europese Unie blijven, maar vreest dat een nieuw referendum onzekerheid en bangmakerij oproept.
I don't sit here and believe for one second that Scotland could not survive and thrive as an independent nation. I also believe that the UK can not only survive but can thrive independently if it looks outwardly. They're the most important things, not the national politics of it all. And that's what always to me disappoints, because people sometimes emotionally respond to a call for nationalism and, you know, who do you feel part of? You know, that's the thing that they really emotionally respond to. And emotion shouldn't be part of it. It should be about a belief in a vision and a brighter future. And frankly, at the moment, I don't see anyone truly taking a position that shows me which way is the right way to go.
Een nieuw onafhankelijkheidsreferendum brengt economische onzekerheid met zich mee. En de inkomsten uit de Schotse olie-industrie zijn flink gedaald. Maar er spelen niet alleen economische argumenten mee.
I suspect the UK government will be a little bit concerned because the economic arguments against Brexit didn't resonate with the British population, particularly with the population in England and Wales. It didn't seem to matter when people's sense of belonging and desire to take back control, to be self-governing, seemed to matter more than any economic consequences.
Schotten hopen nog druk uit te oefenen op de Brexit-onderhandelingen. Maar de Schotse wensen spelen op dit moment geen enkele rol. En dat maakt een onafhankelijkheidsreferendum alleen maar waarschijnlijker.
The paintwork's still really good.
Yeah, it looks great.
Really good condition.
Really good.
Yeah. And that's where he put all the leaflets and everything. 4 of them. Yeah, vote yes. Still there. Still valid.
Whenever there will be independence, you will lose your job.
I'll be a delight. That was my whole point. I'm here to finish my job. So I've said during my candidacy that I hope to be the last MP for Dundee.
And how likely will that be?
Oh, I think that's very likely. I'm quietly confident.